Alright, welcome on back to more Chained Echoes. Sorry if it's a little bit frame ratey and laggy at the beginning here. I just started my computer up. Oh yeah, I forgot I already did that. Just to see if there was an achievement tied to that. Anyway, let's carry on. Apparently, Lenne is waiting ahead for us. She apparently went ahead without telling anybody. I already know the plot point. I'm not gonna... I mean, me saying that probably gives it away, but... yeah, I'm still not gonna say anything about this. About it. Alright, if I remember correctly, the enemies in this area are fairly difficult. Fairly difficult. They aren't insanely difficult, but they are fairly difficult. Oh... Oh, bugger. I didn't... Fudge me. Okay, hold on. Let's... I don't know why, but I didn't throw... Yeah, let's hit the alpha here with the paralyzed shot. Yeah, because the EI Jutsu on the alpha. 3 times damage. That was 3 times damage, really? Okay, well, Poetic March, then. Let's see how much damage they're doing. 26. That's not too bad. The alpha's going next. Let's... Alfred's will. Okay, well... it's paralyzed shot. Three times damage on paralyzed targets, right? So paralyzed here. 319 damage. Okay. I don't know why it didn't count the first time, but alright. They're weak to wind, so let's just pressure point here. Get rid of the alpha. Let's wide swing. Okay, that's good. Let's power shot them. Battle Storm, the regular, I guess. Okay. Glenn is kind of just taking a back seat, sadly, because he's just both not powerful enough and probably too powerful. Hold on. Trying to figure out where they would have put this. Maybe over here? Depending... because this is where those arrows would have pointed, unless it's here. I'm looking for that hidden treasure, because I don't want to accidentally miss it. Okay, thick hide. Okay, so clearly I'm on the edge of being able to do that, so that's fair enough. 3 different buried treasures. A will to live is apparently a quest that I can do here. Defeat Vins without going into overdrive. Okay. Defeat a gazer while switching every turn. Alright. Huh. Trying to think how I would do that. Explore most of the area. Interesting. Finds 3... okay, so 3 hidden caves as well. 4 forest worms. 6 alpha wolves need to be defeated. There's 5 different... okay, there's 10 different collectibles. 8 Vin, whatever those are. Excalibur. I imagine that's probably like an insect of some sort. Or a snake. Maybe it's a snake. Because X, right? Either way. 38 treasure chests total. Wow. Okay. Well, we know it's not that way, so it has to be this way, which means it's like somewhere over here. Oh, there we go. There it is. That was completely unintentional. Okay, we're supposed to go to the top side, so let's see if it allows us to go down here. It does allow us to go down over here. Interesting. Oh. This part of the forest is sealed off. Got it. So it isn't allowing us to go there. They just put a loading screen there because they were deciding that you couldn't go there, and I legitimately have no idea why they would do it that way. Okay, well, I'm gonna leave and come on back. I'm gonna leave the forest and come on back because I want to get all of them collectibles. All of them darn collectibles. Another alpha wolf there. Do I ultra move here just so that what's his name doesn't have to? Sure. I mean, I'm talking about the Alfred's will, sorry. Ultra move so that the debuff is applied. And then she can just Yoko Giri instead of using the EI. Or II. Sorry if I'm not pronouncing it correctly. It's one of those words that I never could fully recognize. Let's get rid of this wolf. They didn't drop anything. Healing Howl. Because of course it knows, the alpha knows a healing move. Of course. Yeah, let's Power Pierce. Kaboom. Petal Storm the alpha. And that was a crit. Wide Swing. Okay, alpha's gone. 2 bad luck charms. Strange. Strange decision. And another bad luck charm. What? Hold on. Is there a description for those? Like, why is it bad luck charms? You may wonder why anybody would like to wear a bad luck charm. I am wondering that myself, too. Huh. Okay, branch. That's 4 possible collectibles. Where was the other collectible sitting? Wasn't it? Was it just up here? No, but I'll still head this way. Try to avoid another fight. The first hikers from the Kortara Mountains arriving so early? You must have slept at old Dame Bird's. Indeed, we are on our way to Tormund. Our companion has gone ahead. Have you seen her? No, unfortunately not. Are you sure? Don't you want to know what she looks like to begin with? This time in the morning, only people from Tormund's direction pass by here. Nobody crosses the mountains in the dark. So if someone comes from your direction at this time of day, they probably slept at the White Rose Inn. I would have noticed someone passing by, believe me. The village of Iden is close. We should ask there instead of interrogating this dubious figure. I don't know what sound to make for that. Anyway. Do what you want, but if your companion was a woman, you should hurry. What do you mean? Never mind. Just the ramblings of a dubious figure. Farewell. Let us make haste. Can I trade with you, by any chance? No? You're not gonna allow me to trade? Okay, well. Let's go check out what those wolves are guarding. Let's paralyzing shot the alpha again. Supposed to be 3 times damage, but like, doesn't seem to be the case in some ways. Oh well. Focus on taking care of the alpha first, so that they can't move. Let's poison shot that wolf, because then we can pandemic them on the next turn. Bad luck charm, wide swing. Not having too much problems health-wise, but I mean, that doesn't mean I'm just gonna lighten up on it, to be honest. Alright. Pandemic. Kaboosh. Poisons the other. Yokogiri. That might just take the both of them out. Nope. Well. He can just defend. Aw, it didn't go down to that? Really? Fine. Oh, pressure point. Alright. Oh, it's a drop down. Okay. Thought it was a rise, not a drop down. Okay. Time to carry on then, I guess. Dahlia, there's 5 collectives. I kind of want this to get connected here, which means I need to find the class emblem for the area, as well as defeat 8 Vin, but I don't even know what Vin are, so. Can I upgrade anything? Yes, I can. I can upgrade the Copus. Can't upgrade that. Okay, well I need 4... I guess I need 4 ore then. Sorry for not reading that out loud. On the way to Tormund, you've almost made it. I don't know why I'm stuttering today, jeez. I feel like this is most certainly going to be a case. A group of scientists have set up camp in the west. I wonder what they're looking for. Well, who knows? Oh, 66 money. A bolus. Why it's underneath somebody's bed, I will not ask. I don't want to inquire further about, because, you know, if you travel northeast, you'll reach the flower fields of Perpetua. Be sure to pack some medicine so that you can protect yourself from state assailments. Okay. You come from old Danvers? Phew, I wouldn't want to spend a single night there. He's a strange fellow, and there are a lot of scary rumors about him. It started when he came to Iden from Tormund. At that time, there was no inn here, but instead of opening one in the village, he moved closer to Cortara. Need anything? Let's sell. Sturdy Acton. Surely we won't need that. Just regular shielded breastplate. Or silver breastplate. And we'll sell all of this. Which will unlock new deals, of course. Alright, what are we looking at here? Still need the 2 stolen diamonds, which I can't get right now. 5 metal frogs and 5 perpetuan lemons. Okay. Oh, I need another metal frog, a banana, and a dragonfly? Okay. So those are probably coming from this region or from the inner sanctum. Bad luck charms, mains, and roots. Okay. Gazing eye. I only have 1 gazing eye. Oh! Okay, I know what gazing eyes are. Okay. I was wondering about that for a second, as to how I would... Yeah. No. Okay. That makes sense. Recurve bow, still better than the fully upgraded other thing, which makes me sad that I even bother wasting upgrade material, but... Or using upgrade material, but alright. Where's the bows? There. Beast pelt and horn. Okay. Long feather, beast pelt, and horn. Sure. Let's get that fully upgraded then, so he's doing some decent damage. Oh, right. I should actually switch out his weapon, huh? Yeah, that's a big upgrade too. Is there anybody else where I just forgot to switch out their weapon for the better one? Doesn't seem to be the case. No. Okay. Little pupper. Supposedly, Dambert of the White Rose Inn was once a scientist. People say he was researching something forbidden and was run out of town. Can you believe it? I bet it has to do with human experimentation. Now he is a simple innkeeper. Or he wants us to think that. Can people really change? Keep away from the western part of the Fjord Woods. Forest dragons can be found there. Okay. Living in the woods, they may have lost the ability to breathe fire, but they are still very dangerous. Continents of Eldraria form a ring. If you look at them in the form of a clock, from 1 to 4 o'clock you will find the continent of Wapen, the largest of the continents. Here, not only the free cities share the landscape, but also the Arnsreich, the Republic of Drover, and the city-state of Vadi. In the far north, where the climate is harsh, live the High Brothers. This land of vast plains changes to the south into the largest mountain range in Eldraria, Ramunda, before heading southwest to the temperate plains and southeast to the wild jungles of Vadi. Continuing to follow the clock hand, between 4 and 7 o'clock you will find the elongated continent of Do. Due to old documents of drunken sailors, the continent has long been wrongly classified as a chain of islands. Here, the Suna and Hana populations live in an eternal war, which was already instigated before the War of the Thousand Kingdoms. The peace treaty at the end of the Fifth Era, which was forced upon them, did not change much. Between 7 and 9 o'clock lies the continent of Brandion, which has been completely ruled by the Galtena Empire since time immemorial. Unfortunately, there is not much left of either the empire nor the continent itself, as they were completely devoured by the fungus. Between 9 and 11 lies Yadar, or Jadar, which is dominated by the Doma Desert. Here lies the Empire of Revolution to the south and Nebrelia to the north. At 12 o'clock, we find our beautiful home, Valandis. Too big to call it an island, too small for a continent. Finally, the island of Miranda exists in the middle of the ring. This ends the tour around our known world. Outside of the continents lie the ring seas, and what is outside of them, nobody knows. Only the rock mass Pangaea in the north was discovered beyond the ring seas, but except for the coast, where the mighty Baki live, nothing is known about this place. Ah, so that's where the mercenary from earlier originates from. Got it. Garment? Sure. A dahlia? Okay. Dahlia in the water. Ah, this is the circle around. Got it. Dahlia and a banana, and then some utility drives. Overdrives. Got it. Okay. So, with that in mind, let's head back to the inn. See if that was enough for us to head back here and be suspicious enough to check up on, well, just check in general. I guess it wasn't. Oh well. Yeah. Sorry if I sound off. I am coming down with something right now. Whoops. Whoopsie doodle. Well, yeah, let's just use the ultra move here, I guess. Let's see how much extra damage he does now that he actually has a better weapon. His new weapon. 166, all the way up to 169. Nice. saying that legitimately and for the meme. Yokogiri. Because of course. And we'll use the pressure point on him. Healing Howl, of course, because why not? Nom. Power Swing. Kaboosh. Yokogiri. Skadoosh. White Swing. TP saved. Nice. Always great when that ends up happening. Or rather, when that ends up, great. I'm blanking. Why am I blanking? Oh, spring. Why am I blanking on this so badly, dude? Why is this happening to me? Why did this happen to me? Anyway. Garment. Really? We haven't gotten 10 different ones yet? Oh, we're at 8. Okay, so it's just the last 2 most rare ones that are giving me some trouble. A few months ago, a mob set out for the old Dambert. The reason why Lenne, the daughter of our... The reason was Lenne, the daughter of our fisherman. She wanted to meet her fiancé and set out for the entrance to the Kortara Mountains. However, she never arrived there. She must have passed by the White Rose Inn, but Dambert would not hear of it. He could have missed her, of course, but he was suspiciously sure she never passed there. People thought he was a strange guy anyway. The mob then turned his house upside down, but couldn't find anything. So, yeah. I was about to say, I have a very bad feeling about this. As Dambert. Normally, I have a pretty good sense of a person's character, but I couldn't get much out of him. Do you think Lenne is possibly still there? You're not going to tell me that the guy kidnapped Lenne while I was sleeping next to her. My sleep is not very deep, I'll have you know. We don't know if you mixed anything into the drinks, though. You can't be serious. Enough. We have to go back. He's right. If we are wrong about our assumptions, she will surely be able to manage the way to Tormund on her own. But if the rumors are true, let's head back. Alright, time to head back then, I guess. Is this guy gonna say anything? Oh! No, he's just gonna be gone. Okay. I see how it is. How close am I on the... Yeah, I can do that on my next pass through of the region. I can do that on my next pass through of the region. I don't know why I'm struggling to speak so much. Dambert. Oh yeah, there was something blocked. Well, no, there wasn't, but we didn't have the story progression to be able to go back there quite yet. So. Okay. Neat. What is this place? Are these cells? We need to find Lenne fast. Okay, so there's some of these cells that you do want to keep an eye on. Experiment was a success. I was able to transfer a plant's ether into another plant. Its magical potential increased drastically. That was only the easy part. Oh, that doesn't sound great. I'm going to end it here, just in case we end up running into anything, like, major. I also think I've been probably running for a little bit longer than normal. I'm not too certain, but it's feeling that way. So yeah, thanks for watching. Feel free to leave a like and subscribe if you enjoyed the video, and hey, if you want to say anything about the video, anything said in the video, so on and so forth. Just want to, compliment me on doing a good job on the video, something like that too, I wouldn't mind. You can do so in the comments section down below. It always makes me feel better. Lets me know you're enjoying my videos of what I'm doing here. Anyway, thanks again. See you in the next one. Take care.